Okay, I think we're live. Just double check here. Oh, yep, looks like we're live. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Starting a little late today. All right, there we go. And Viza saying hello. Hi, Viza. And Stratus saying ahoy. How you doing, Stratus? How you guys doing? Let me go ahead and do my intro. Greetings, Varlets. I'm Interrogator Rosario Rivas, attaché to Millennium Inquisitor Markham of the Order Hereticus, and welcome to Looking Cute and Painting Minis. I'm coming at you live from the grim dark future, currently broadcasting from the high world of Virago. The theme music for the stream is Chords Lament and Hope by the venerable liturgist Adam Bell. We also have music for Warhammer 40k Dark Tide, which is composed by Guillaume David and the copyrighted Bulwark Studios, and music from Warhammer 40k Dark Tide, which is composed by Jesper Kidd and the copyrighted Fat Shark Games. All of the music provided to us by filmmusic.io and bigspray.com. So, greetings everyone. Today is a very special day because I will finally introduce you to a very special someone in my life. Milady, the Honorable Inquisitor who has given me my position as interrogator will finally be making her grand appearance today. I hope you're all excited. And I'll wait a little bit just in case you guys are popping in slowly as far as the, what's it called? The ads. Probably dealing with ads right now, so I will wait a second while you guys go through that. All right, there we go. Viza saying, ooh, debut time. Yes, you finally get to see Milady Inquisitor Marco. All right, so let me go ahead and try to pop her in here. And there she is. This is Milady Inquisitor Marco of the Order Hereticus. She was actually once a astropath before she became an Inquisitor. She was actually my father's astropath before she became an Inquisitor. Unfortunately, due to the tragedy that is the events surrounding my father's, for lack of a better word, retirement of the Inquisition, she took over his position and then found me in order to, as part of my father's last wish. So here she is in all her glory. As you know from astropaths, she is a very powerful psyker. However, she cannot see because she is an astropath. Part of the process of becoming an astropath makes you blind. So I have to help her get around quite a bit, just due to her lack of visibility. But don't get in her way, though. Her other senses are quite sharp. And I also have another one here. This is the original design. Liza said, Lady Daredevil of 40k. Yes, quite literally. Yeah, Lady Marcom was helped Wally's quite literally, well, let me rephrase. In conjunction with the help of was it Justino? Oh no, Justino? Yes. You can find his work at Instagram.com. Oh no, Justino actually helped me design this character. I love how she turned out. And she is just one of many who will be part of the cast of my story. So yeah, I plan to make a whole bunch of characters revolving around my story, so that not only you will get myself, but also some, maybe hopefully some comics in the future, and definitely some models. That is the hope. So yeah, this image was made by Ono Justino over at Instagram.com. And the previous one was made by Nodio Art, also at Instagram.com. Visa says, the art reminds me of the post I just saw of yours for your YouTube rant. I chuckled hard. Oh, why did you chuckle so hard? But yes, I'm going to go ahead and move her out of the way. Thank you very much to everybody who tuned in. I'm going to go ahead and maybe at least put her small up here. I'll put her up here for other people just walking in. That way they can see Milady Inquisitor Marco. But let's go ahead and get back to the painting. So far, my Vilitch the Curseling is looking really good. I'm pretty happy with how he's turning out. So, we did, at least we finished with the XB88 last week. And we did some, the Chala Lilac for the eyes. So we will continue on. Putting the Chala Lilac away. And I'm putting the XP88 away because we're actually going to be starting to paint some different colors today. We're going to go with the Baylor Brown. And there it is. So the Baylor Brown's going to go on the non-metallic gold that we're working on. And again, today we'll be using these size quintuple 0 Marie brushes. Okay, let me go ahead and put up the other image too. We both of them are up there. All right, we got those both up there. Let me make sure it's in frame. All right, let's go ahead and continue. I'll go ahead and wet the brush a bit. Oh, by the way, what did everybody think of my rant from, did I post it this week or last week? Yeah, I posted it this week, sorry. What'd you all think of the rant? Did you enjoy it? Make sure this is still running. Seems to still be going. Okay, I think you're back. Liza said, alright, is my browser done going splat now? I hope so. Liza says, okay, looks like I'm back. Okay, yeah, welcome back. I was asking earlier, I guess before you went out, it's like, why does the R remind me of my the post you just saw from my YouTube rant? And Liza says the artwork is very emotive and has a lot of personality. And there you got 70 Rose saying hi, Rosario. Hi, 70 Rose, how you doing? Doing good? How you been? Yeah, if you look up here, you'll see a Lady Inquisitor Markham. She is the two images to the left and the right. She is the lady I work for. She is my Inquisitor. She is my boss, milady. And 70 Rose says, doing okay. Did you draw those? No, I did not. I had these commissioned. I was kind of hoping to draw them personally, but I had a little trouble trying to come up with the design. So I had an artist help me create the design for Lady Markham. And then the other one was, again, another artist was helping me with getting this in time for you guys to view. But yeah, now that we're getting a little bit more replies, I'll ask you again. If you saw my Reddit, what do you think of it? The one I put up on YouTube about why do people ship Ivrain and Gilliman? Visa said, I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. I saw it when I was pulling up the Twitch link for your stream. Ooh, okay. Well, you'll have to let me know what you think of it once you view it. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of discourse about shipping and Gilliman and Irain and stuff like that. And I've been seeing a lot of back and forth, so I figured I'd try to set the record straight as to why people ship them in the first place. Visa said, sometimes people ship pairs because they know it would be the worst thing ever. I mean, that's true. But I feel like when thinking about the worst thing ever, there's also that drama that comes from a bad pairing. Like, oh, these two really wouldn't work out. But the drama that unfolds from them pairing. Because even a bad relationship, it still can be a good story. I mean, I don't know if you've heard of that movie called Marriage Story, but I've heard it's supposed to be really good, and it's pretty much of a very, toxic marriage between two people. Liza said, oh, very true, and I haven't heard of that one. I remember it getting some Oscar nominations a few years back. It stars Scarlett Johansson and what's his name? The guy who played Kylo Ren in Star Wars. Am I drawing a blank on his name? Vija says, oh, I've seen clips of that. Yeah, sorry, right now my mind is going blank. Adam something, maybe? Adam Driver, there we go. And we got Ragion saying, hey yo, hi Ragion, how you doing? How's your week been? Oh, and if you look to my upper left and upper right, you will see images of Milady Inquisitor Markholm of the Ordo Hereticus. Finally decided to debut her design. Yeah, right now I'm kind of just feeling out the model, trying to see where the Baylor Brown will look good on it. So far we're getting a nice gradient as far as color. I think it's coming up pretty good. And Rakion says, looks like a very nice portrait, and the model is coming up fantastic. I missed a lot, I guess. Yeah, you sure did. But hey, that's what VODs are for, and that's what my YouTube channel's for, in case you'd like to see how I got to this point in the model. I always upload the VODs that I make on here on my YouTube channel, which is at Rosario Rivas Art. Ragion says, I've been spending my time finishing this stupid Forge Fiend. Well, I do love him, and he's not that bad. We ought to show me. You have a link or something for pictures of your Forge Fiend? Region said it was a pain making the freehand lava base and making his flesh worn out. I am, how you say, technologically stupid, so I'll have to figure that out. Hey, no worries, it happens all the time. But yeah, if you're posted anywhere, please let me know so I can see it. And Cormac saying, yo, how you doing, Cormac? Have a good week. What you been up to? Right now, still painting Vilitch the Curseling. And we're now using Baylor Brown to do some accents on the non-metallic metal gold. And if you look to the left, hold up, I got left and right, and you'll see images of Lady Inquisitor Markham of the Order Hereticus. I'm finally revealing her design. And Cormac says, hey, nothing much, just work, and that mini is actually turning out great. Ooh, thank you, thank you. And hope work is going well. Don't get into too much trouble if you're listening to me while working. I don't know how your employment works, but I would hate for you to get in trouble with your supervisor. Ragion says, too late, my supervisor hates me. Well, sorry, I can't help you there then. Alright, I think the front of the model's looking pretty good so far. Maybe I can do a little bit more accents here and there. Particularly here on the belt buckle. And headphone actor saying, hello, me here. Hey, how you doing, headphone? Have a good week? What you been up to? Yeah, just still painting Vilitch the Space Marine. And just presenting the design for Milady Inquisitor Markham of the Order Hereticus. My patron, I guess, for lack of a better word. She is my boss, she is my supervisor. And headphone actor says, stream started early, or is it time zone shenanigans? It is time zone shenanigans. 7 p.m. EST, or Eastern Standard Time, has stopped being daylight savings time, so it's moved 1 hour forward. And then headphone actor says, he looking good. Thank you, thank you. Pretty happy with how he's coming out. And then headphone actor says, true, gotcha. We'll keep that in mind, haha. We've been okay. Have been going to my beach house more often with friends and has lifted my spirit. Glad to finally catch you live again. Well, I'm glad you're having a good time. That sounds like a lot of fun. What do you actually like to do at the beach house? And hey, I'm happy you're here. Hopefully I'm not taking you away from too many fun activities with your friends. Headphone says, by the way, ad cut you out. Could hear your question. They still going. Oh, well, let me know when you're back, and I'll ask the question again. Okay, he says, I'm back. Oh, yeah, I was asking, what are you doing with your friends? And hopefully, you coming here isn't taking you away from any fun activities with your friends. So I appreciate you visiting. Headphone actor says, well, enjoying the beach, taking the kayaks for a spin when the ocean is calm, and doing bonfires, fishing, and all that good stuff. Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun. I'm glad you're able to enjoy your time with your friends. Ragion says, I just shook my nun oil and the cap wasn't fully on. Oh, that sounds terrible. And, oh, okay, that's good. Ragion then said, thank gosh it didn't splash on the models. Well, I'm sorry that you spilled your nun oil. But I'm glad that your models are okay. Hopefully they didn't make too much of a mess. Headphone says thanks, and DW, I'm not with them at the moment. Me just playing Rainbow Six Siege, getting into it again after a long time. Oh, nice. I've never played Rainbow Six Siege, but I know it's pretty popular. Surprising how that game is still going even now. I mean, I feel like, it's been 10 years, I think, since that game came out? People are still playing it. Regia says, with just some sprinkles, these sweats are ruined though. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry. Then Headphone says, yeah, 10 years, haha. Yeah, that's what I thought. It is a pretty old game by, I guess, current standards, but people are still playing it, so it must still be really fun. Advisor said, big enough that there was a huge collab between R6 Siege and a phone game I play, Arc Knights, twice. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take him off the base here. It's getting kind of hard to get to these edges here. And Headphone Actor says, it do be very challenging to learn all that I've missed over the years. Oh, really? Like, what do you mean? Is it like maps or characters or just strategies or something? And Headphone says, yeah, maps, map reworks, new operators, and their abilities, and operator reworks too. As long as you're still having a good time, I guess that's stuff that must not be that big of a deal if you're still playing it. Headphone says, oh yeah, it's all for the new balance of the game, and it's fun to learn again. Well, that's good. Yeah, I remember when I was playing Darkest Dungeon, and they had the beta, and I bought the game during the beta, and I already kind of figured out how to play it, at least before it came to full access. And then when I played the game again with full access, I was like, hey, what's all these changes? And or get all my big high level mercenaries are getting killed. And yeah, I had to pretty much relearn the game all over again. Ragion says, finally Doggy Head number 2 is finished. Ooh, very nice. What color are you painting your, I forgot what it was, a Hellion? Oh, Forge Fiend, Forge Fiend. Ragion said he's red because he'll be slotted into World Eaters. Ah, okay. Can't go wrong with that. I'm guessing World Eaters is gonna be your army of choice. I guess says World Eaters is my main army. Okay, cool. Yeah, can you guess what my favorite Trader Legion is? I know a few of you may know already. Ragion says, next Friday and Saturday I'll be at a friend's for painting slumber party. Ooh, that's fun! I've done some painting parties before, but never a sleepover one. Strata says, Iron Babies, lol. Close. Visa says, weirdly, my brain goes blank every time I'm asked. Well, Stratus almost has it, and I'm pretty sure he does, but I'm pretty sure he's joking about the babies part. Regio says Dark Mechanicum. I do like the Dark Mechanicum, but I wouldn't classify them as a Trader Legion. So pretty much the Trader Space Marines, which is my favorite Trader Space Marine Legion. Because they don't have chapters. Stratus says Iron Losers lol. Yeah, again, he's half right. There's definitely iron in the title. And then Regian says, yeah, we have to paint 2k of World Eaters, Orcs, and whatever my friend wants to help. Oh, that sounds gonna be a great time. That's gonna be a lot of painting though. And then Regian says, oh, the Skin Eater guys? I don't think they eat skin. Watsa says, okay, I remember now. Regian says Iron Legion. Again, iron is in the name, but there's another word in there. But it's if you can't guess, I will definitely tell you. Stratus says, it's Iron Warriors low. Hey, third time's a charm there, Stratus. Ragion says Iron Warriors. Then Lowell. And then Headphone says Iron Within, Iron Without. Ah. Hey. Alright, Ragion says, is that Perturabo Primarch? Yes, it is. Perturabo is the Primarch of the Iron Warriors. And Ragion says, Legion. Yeah, it's Perturabo's Legion. Jada says, we stormed the Sons of Dorn, call Iron Warriors the Iron Babies or Iron Losers, though. Hey, you know, everybody's got their thing. Stratus can guess what my favorite Loyalist Legion is? I feel like you of all people should know. And Ragion says, he is one of my favorites. If he had his own Legion and model, I would have played him. Perturabo? Yeah, he's got his own Legion and his own model. His model is actually available for Horus Heresy. Alright, let's see here. Ragia says, I meant on a tabletop for 40k. Ah, okay. Yeah, he doesn't have a model in 40k. But as far as a, what's it called? Legion exclusive models? That would be the Warpsmith, I believe. Or the Warsmith. And then Ragion says, also, it's obvious you like the boys in blue, the Ultramarines. Funnily enough, no, I am not a fan of the Ultramarines, even though I do like the color blue. And then Stratus says, yes, we like Iron Warriors, but we don't like Peter Turbo. Bad dad, just like his dad, lol. Yeah, unfortunately, the Emperor is not the greatest example of a father figure. And then Ragion says, I really think it's the Inquisitors. Again, I mean, I do like the Inquisitors, but they are not a Space Marine Legion. Or a chapter, because Space Marines, at least the Loyalists, no longer go around in legions. They now go in chapters. And then Stratus says, it's the White Scars for the con. Yes, for the con. Yes, that's right. White Scars are my favorite Loyalist Legion. Or my Loyalist chapter. Primarily, I would say the reason why I like the White Scars is because of Jagadai Khan. Jagadai Khan is a very cool character. Probably my favorite Primarch. Out of all of them, you know, both Traitor and Loyalist. Ragion then says, then I am lost because if someone else says Salamanders. Yeah, Salamanders are really good. I would say they are maybe my second favorite Loyalist. But I don't know, there's just something really cool about Jagadai himself that really pushes the White Scars to the edge. And Region then says, killing orcs with wushu magic. Yeah, if by wushu magic I mean motorbikes. Region says, I meant the one story where he goes Super Saiyan and kills an army of orcs solo because his friend died. Oh, I haven't read that one. Unfortunately, I haven't read too many of the Horus Heresy novels. I'm pretty much just going off of characterization from what I've seen in a lot of lore videos. And Juggernaut Khan, I feel like, seems the most nuanced of characters. If I were to ever read a Horus Heresy novel, it might be some of the ones he's in. And then Hecaton says, or Hecaton, sorry, I keep mispronouncing your name. Hecaton saying, peeks over the picket fence of painting brushes. Hi there, neighborino. Hey, Hecaton, how you doing? Doing good, how you been? Oh, and if you look to the left and the right here, left and right, you will see images of Milady Inquisitor Markham of the Order Hereticus. I had these commissioned, and she is the first of many characters I plan to present to you guys as part of my cast of characters. And Hecaton says, not so bad, it's just taking a bit of a chilly morning in a long time, but still feeling good. Well, I'm happy you're having a nicer weather at least. Because you were definitely suffering from some their heat over in the land down under. Headphones saying, love her hairstyle. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like it. I wanted a way to represent her blindness in a fun way. So I went with bangs over her eyes. And 7-year-old says, heading out early. Enjoy the rest of your painting, Rosario. Hope it goes well. Hey, you have a good night, 7-8 Rose. You take care, okay? Strata says, I like the Salamanders, but I feel like the Celestial Lions and the Lamenters are the real good guys at 40k. Okay, what makes you think that? I mean, I know the Lamenters, kind of, primarily from what I hear in lore videos. And the Celestial Lions, both of them were involved in the Bad War with the Astral Claws, who later then became the Red Corsairs. So what makes them really the good guys of 40k? And we have Zine75 saying hi, hello. How you doing, Zine? Have a good week? Yeah, as you can see, I'm doing right now the some more non-metallic metal. Currently working on all the gold, and we're adding Baylor Brown. Right now, I'm kind of working here on the what's it called? The head of the staff. And also I have up pictures of Lady Livia of Marcom of the Autoreticus, which is on the left and the right. And Region says the real good guys are the Necrons, specifically the Silent King and Trazyn. Did I mention they can turn back time and do space magic disguised as science? Yeah, I have heard a lot about those characters, but what makes you say that they're the good guys? Okay, I think I'm feeling, I bet you could put a little bit more paint in there. And Region says because the Sonic King literally talked to Sanguinius and helped the Blood Angels defeat the Nids because the Silent King realizes they are the ultimate threat and everyone needs to work together to kill them. Well, understanding that you have a mutual enemy doesn't necessarily make you the good guy. That just makes you smart. But from what I gather, once the threat of the Nids would be over, so the Silent King would still want to eradicate everybody else who is not a Necron. Or at least dominate them and take it over. Okay, I think it's time to get to the back of it. So we'll start here on this arm. Zine says, by the way, what's that on your screen? If you're referring to these two images here, this one and this one, those are images of the lady I've been mentioning for pretty much every intro of my streams, which is Lady Livia Markham of the Order Hereticus. And I finally decided to preview her design, or should I say, not preview, but introduce to you all her design. She is an Inquisitor of the Order Hereticus, and she is also a former astropath, formerly the astropath of my father, Romeo Rivas. Or Romeo Rivas. Yes, Romeo Rivas, my father. Yes, she worked for him, and then, unfortunately, once he was killed in action, she was then deputized as an Inquisitor, and then as a last wish of my father, she went ahead and found me. So and now I work for her. Then Z says, ooh, that's cool. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like the story. I'm planning to come out with a lot more characters. There'll be a whole cast, a whole warband, if you will. And Necrodromicon saying, peace. ¿Cómo estás, Necrodromicon? Necrodromicon. ¿Todo bien? And Stratus says they do what the Salamanders do, protecting the citizens of the Imperium, but they also go on the offensive, freeing worlds that were enslaved by Xenos. The Celestial Lands even called out the Inquisition for doing things that go against the Imperium. The Inquisition took offense to that and assassinated their entire chapter. They then blamed it on orc snipers. Thank Dorn that Grimaldus was there to save the last Celestial Lion so he can rebuild this chapter. Oh, wow. Yeah, that sounds pretty messed up. Yeah, but I'm glad that, they are still around. It would definitely be bad if they did. Definitely not all Inquisitors are the same. And Necrodomicon says, another waifu to draw. Yeah, well, I'm glad you like her. Shada says, for real, lol. For real to what? Another waifu to draw? Or that not all Inquisitors are the same? And Shada says, yes. Well, can't argue with that. Oh, wait, I said I was going to start working on the arms. What am I going to do that? Ah, stupid camera. Machine God, please bless this camera so that it no longer turns off. But yeah, other than Region, anybody else painting anything? Hefon, are you still working on your Transcrusade stuff? Stratus, are you still painting your Black Templars? Negodromicon, are you drawing anything? And then Hefon Actor says, yeah, still on it. Ooh, nice. What are you working on now? And Hecaton says, the weather feels like early winter all of a sudden, so I'm keeping myself bundled. Ah, okay. Well, that's better than being hot, right? you're at least able to paint now. What are you working on, by the way? Are you still working on those Ninja Turtles? As Jada says, you know it, lol. Painting some Primaris Crusaders. Ooh, neat. How you planning to field them? Any particular weapons? And Shredder says nothing but heavy bolters and chain swords. And some power fists too. Ooh. Are you gonna do anything special for your, I guess, sergeant? Or anything else? Or any other kind of leader unit? And then we got Seabass saying, howdy, howdy. How you doing, Seabass? How you been? What you been up to? And as you can see, we're still working on the Vilitch the Chaos Space Marine for my Tzeentch War Band, aka the Maledictors. And also, if you look to my on the screen, to the left and to the right, you will see images that I had commissioned of Lady Inquisitor Marcom of the Order Hereticus. And then we have Seabass saying, got lost in playing Minecraft. Sorry for being late. Hey, no worries. Hey, at least you're having fun, right? That's all we can say. That's all we can, that's the best we could do. You know, as long as you're having a good time. Doesn't really matter if you're here, you're there. You know, I just want you guys to have a good time. And I appreciate you guys coming. So whether you're here on time, a little late, or even catching the last few minutes, I still appreciate your patronage. So thank you very much, Varlets. And Seabass says, and looks so good. Thank you, thank you. Right now we're just working on the back. We've done most of the work on the front as far as the Baylor Brown that we're using. And then Seabass says would have been painting today, but dropped my airbrush and broke the tip. Had to buy a new one. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. How much is that gonna set you back? Seabass says 120. Oof, that's quite the steep price. I am so very sorry. Oh, but real quick, let me go ahead and put the contact information for both Norio Art and Oh No Justino in case you guys want to see their art for yourself. Then I'll look it up on Instagram here. Alright, so Norio painted the one on the right with Lady Inquisitor Markham sitting down on the chair, and me to her right. And then we have Oh No Justino, aka Grave Lord Justino. And this is his Instagram. Yeah, very happy with how Justino helped me with her design. He really has an eye for that sort of 80s style, 80s and early 90s sci-fi style that I really like. So I wanted to get his input on it. Something akin to Slayers or what's it called? Vampire Hunter D. Vampire Hunter D, sorry. Anyone watching any new anime or playing any new games recently? Seabass says, been playing the game Get to Work. Is that you being funny, or is that really the name of the game? And Seabass saying, you're both on. Region first said, besides Monster Hunter Wilds? Oh, so you're playing that? What weapon are you using? And then Seabass saying, you're a bald man with rollerblades climbing the corporate ladder. It sounds pretty funny. What's the gameplay like? And Strata says, just been playing Space Marine 2, getting all the achievements. And do you have a favorite class in Space Marine 2? The headphone actor said, haven't watched an anime in a long time now that I think about it. What was the last one you watched? And Regia says, I'm not. I'm stuck finishing the last achievement on Final Fantasy 13. Okay. And what's your favorite class in Final Fantasy 13? Seabass says, think of getting over it. You messed up. You started at the beginning. Okay. I haven't played Getting Over It, but I think I get the picture. And headphone says, I think Nokotan. Well, I actually, I've heard good things about Nokotan. I definitely need to check that one out. Yeah. And Bulwark says, for PvE and Sniper for PvP, Hydra Hanum Dominatus. I'm surprised you're not playing a Black Templar. And, Region says, Synergist is my favorite role. Ooh, what kind of role is that? I haven't heard of that one. Headphone actor says, it's very funny to be sure. Or for sure. Here, let me see if I can remember what I was watching it last. I know. Oh yeah, I've been watching Demon Slayer. I just recently watched the what's it called? The Hashira Training Art. Yeah. And so yeah, it says for Bulwark, 100% Black Templar, Emperor Champion, but in PvP, I like to be a troll. Lol. So you're pretty much telling me you're not the kind of person I like to play against anyway. Okay, I think we might be done with that part. And we got Ricomancer saying, hello there, hope you've been okay. Loved your Gilliman and Eldar baddie video. I don't know how to spell her name. Oh, you mean Evrain. But how you doing, Ricomancer? How you been? I'm glad you enjoyed the video. Yeah, what is your all's take on my video on my YouTube channel? Why do people ship Evrain and Gilliman? Pickle matches have been doing okay. Oh, well, I'm glad to hear it. Do you have a good week? What you been up to? Yeah, right now we're just finishing with the Baylor Brown on the Vilitch the Curseling Chaos Space Marine that we have here. And now we're going to be moving on to a different color. Let's see how much time we have left. We got about 20 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and clean up the brush here. Let's see, what can we work on right now? I think I'll leave the eyes, aka this eye, and that eye for later. I'll leave the plasma pistol, the heads-up display on the arm, and the energy of the power sword, or the demon sword, really, later. So that means I'm gonna go ahead and try to add a little bit more dynamism to his eyes. Let's see if we can pull it off. Hopefully I don't screw this up. Rico said, muscles are a bit sore, but doing okay. All Sona's for the whole Primarch and Eldar thing. Shipping thing, the best answer I have, no matter franchise. No matter franchise, shippers see potential relations where others don't. Yeah, that's how I'm looking at it. Like, I think that people just like the idea of romance and unlikely pairings and that kind of thing. So I find it fun to sort of hypothesize what two characters would be like together. And then Strata says, someone has to put the fear of the Emperor in my enemies. I play the sniper class, but I use a bolter carbine to kill them. I then go invisible, but not before I sneak up on them and whisper into their ear, Hydra Dominatus, lol. Ah, okay. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and try. Hopefully I don't screw this up. What? No, I'm not gonna do that. Rico says, what's next? The lion being shipped to Drukari? If there was an interesting enough character, then maybe. But I don't see the lion really shipping with anybody. Him being so autistic and whatnot. Alright, so I'm going to try something here. I'm going to use this technical paint called Tesseract Glow. And try to put some on the eyes here. Wish me luck. nothing's really showing. Enrico says Johnson is an asexual icon. Yeah, he sure is. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. We'll skip out on that. So I guess we'll try what I was thinking, which is using the aerial yellow to give it a slight difference in color there for the eyes. Hopefully I am not screwing something up here. Really noticeable. But I kind of wanted to add some slight color variation there. I think I achieved it. Rico Macho says, question, are you with fan art of your character? If yes, what is off limits for scenarios I'd like to be drawn in? I asked because I like to commission artists to do fan art. Okay, are you asking me if I do fan art? Or if I do commissions? So I'm a little confused there. Or are you saying that you want to draw me with a character of yours? Okay, so if you want to draw me with a character of yours, that's perfectly fine. I have no issue with that. I would just say keep things on the PG level if possible. Especially if you like me to share it. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and stop there with the quintuple zero Marie. And we're gonna go ahead and use a bigger color. Sorry, a bigger brush. And go with, at least start getting some paint on these weapons here. So let's go ahead and start painting a little bit of the sword. Specifically the blade. Enrico says, is there a place you have your full character design available? Sort of. You can find my Instagram, and if you scroll down long enough, you'll see pictures where I have my full avatar. Let me see if I can find it real quick here. I'm not sure if... I got me like... Let me know if that link works. Mind you, it's a little old, so the hairstyle's off, but the outfit is correct. Here's the other one. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and start painting the blade here. We're gonna switch to something a little bit bigger. We're gonna go with this size 3 grabby. And we're gonna be using Corvus Black. Enrico Manser says both work. Okay, good. Like I said, the hairstyle's wrong because I no longer have it that long. But you can see what my current hairstyle looks like. Okay. And this, we're just doing a full covering of this Corvus Black on the blade. We're not too worried about where we're covering, hence why we're using the size 3. Okay, and now that we're done with that, I want to keep using the same color, but we're going to be using a slightly smaller brush. Stratus says, I think you're about to be drawn with Slanesh, lol. Rest in peace, lol. I did say keep it PG. Now, I obviously have no power to tell Rico Manager how to draw things, or how to get him to draw things. But, yes, that's my preference. Keep it PG. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and switch to a smaller brush. Because we're gonna start, painting that, plasma pistol. Or at least the black parts. Rico Match says, do you think, since because of the Tyranids, that there are other galaxies out there that GW will extend scope of the 50k world? I doubt it. Yeah, I feel like, the only thing that's coming from another world is gonna be, the Tyranids, or from another galaxy, should I say. So we're gonna be switching to the size 1 grabby. Let's clean up this brush here. And Rico Manser says, no, I will never corrupt our growth and powerful member of the Inquisition. Have you gone mad, Astratus? And then Strata says, I think GW said that humanity has exterminated 99% of all other Xeno life in the 40k universe, and we're still dealing with the last 1%. Lol. And that makes sense. Yeah, I feel like GW doesn't want to start adding more alien races, because they have a hard enough time dealing with the ones they currently have. And then Headphone says, I want space rats. As much as I would love the idea of the Skaven making their way into 40k, I feel like the orcs already fill the niche that the Skaven fill in Old World and in Age of Sigmar. So I feel like they would be a little bit redundant. But I do think that the Skaven are some of the more fun races in Age of Sigmar and Old World. Headphone Actor says, fair enough. Oh, and I missed one from Rico Master. It says, if what we have in terms of Xenos now is 1%, I'd hate to see how insane the other 99% were. I feel like they're just going with the whole, there are not that many alien races in the galaxy. So it probably wasn't that many. Plus, the Imperium was a little bit more, what's the word I'm looking for here? A little bit more cohesive, so they were able to kill without any issues. Oh, looks like the... stop slowing down there. Yeah, it looks like the chat slows down a bit there once in a while. But yeah, I think we're just about done for today anyway. Let's see here. There's something I could knock out real quick. I guess I'd do a quick covering of these wraps with some brown. So I'll go ahead and do that now. So we'll be using the good old Rhina type. And we'll be sticking with the size 1 grabby. Looks like it's not shaking very well. Come on. How did the camera shut off again? Yep, it did. Come on. There we go. Alright, Rico Master says, if you had to choose one Space Marine to be your bodyguard for the rest of your life, which legion would they be from? Salamanders excluded. And that's just that you didn't pray to the Omnissiah hard enough. Yeah, I guess not. Let's see if we can get this. And come on, to pate. And then Rico Master says, praise be to the Omnissiah. Yes, praise be to the Omnissiah and the Machine God. Come on. Yeah, sorry, dealing with some problems with the Rhinox hide. It's not mixing very well. Wonder if I left this open or something. Because it looks like it's caked on. But yeah, if I had to choose one Space Marine faction to be my bodyguard, or at least one of the Space Marines, that's a tough one. Because I want to say White Scar, since they're my favorite loyalist. But that's just going off of instinct. And as an interrogator, I feel like I would want somebody a little bit more judicial. Rico Master says, on aesthetic alone, as boring as they are, story-wise, Dark Angels. Nah, I wouldn't want a Dark Angel with me. I feel like they'd be too dead set on killing everything in sight, and that's it. Not being judicial about, you know, what we're dealing with. And then Vice says, I do enjoy their aesthetic. Armor and robes are my jam. Yeah, they do look pretty cool. So you can knock that. I do like their Terminator, like, sort of white bone that they use. I think that's a very good color. I think I'm gonna go ahead and say... And Dark Angel says, Dark Angel bodyguard. Oh no, look out, a Tau child. That's a really tough question. Strata says they'll probably kill you for acting the least bit suspicious. They say you were working for the Fallen that do not exist and never did exist and should not talk nor think about it any further. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I feel like it's a tough one. I'm gonna go ahead and just gut instinct say Blood Angels? I feel like Blood Angels might be the best way to go. Despite their, the possibility of them going into the Black Rage, they seem very, what's it called? Very pragmatic. Rico Master says, oh, that's pretty good, actually. Yeah, I feel like they might be the best way to go. But yeah, with that, I feel like we're done for the day. We got some of that Rhinox hide on there, on the straps. So yeah, we'll be calling it there. Let's see if there's anybody we can raid today. Okay, I think we're gonna go ahead and raid Aurelia Tempest, yeah. And before we go ahead and raid her, yeah, Stratus says they're gonna suck your blood though, lol. Well, we can always find blood for them. So that's the one downside, I would say. Then Rico matches us. Plus, they could possibly be angry. Grenade Grande later. Raised grenade. There we go. That's what you meant to say. And Horus. And then Rico says, "Stay safe, chat." Night USA. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming. I'm gonna go ahead and click here to start the raid. Oh, it looks like we can't raid her. So we'll have to pick somebody else. Yeah, let's go ahead and raid then Zombie Pandemic. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and raid Zombie Pandemic. And before we go, I'd like to thank you all for coming. Thank you very much, all you beautiful varlets. And if you like what I do and you would like to support, then please consider subscribing to my Twitch channel. Or you can donate to my Ko-Fi at Rosario Rivas Art. Or if you missed an episode here on my Twitch channel, you can also check out my YouTube channel, which is also called Rosario Rivas Art. And you can find all the minis that I paint, plus work in progress pictures on my Instagram, which is also at Rosario Rivas Art. So, and again, check out my YouTube channel because I don't just post the VODs, but also I post any kind of I post what I call my Rosario rants, so which I actually just rant about various topics about the what's it called? The hobby. So if you're interested, please check it out. And yeah, so Viza says, thanks for the stream. Hey, thank you very much, Varlets. I have been Rosario Rivas, and now I'm signing out from the Grim Dark feature. So bye-bye, Varlets, and have a good night.
Also, it's Wednesday. Don't forget your cream sauce.
I'll do it after I... Rosario!